My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to the Darkest Republic Estate, the Darkest Dungeon. Alright, we did the unequipped trinkets and stuff. Good, I just remembered that. I think I do want to treat both of you for the fits. Which means I'm taking probably not a mid-level mission. If I'm not taking mid-level mission, I'm probably taking low-level missions because I want to get a few of these guys up. Especially Nesden and Mobek. Yeah, that is strictly true. I also want Esteni to level up to the mid-level. And by the time you're up in the mid-level, I want you to be able to deal with these kinds of things. Vertigo's kind of bad, but the Fits is worse, and I'm assuming Vertigo will probably be dealt with at the same time. It usually will be. In almost all cases, they tend to be dealt with at the same time, because I have the buffs for them to heal extra diseases. Perfect. So, let's consider other members that I was trying to set up correctly. You don't have anything I want to give you. Actually, speaking of, though, there is Paw. Yes, evasive. I've got to lock this in while I still can. You're going to be a dodge tank, not a health tank. So, evasive, yes. Warrior of Light is kind of like the poor man's slugger for this character. Thanatophobia, that's not a problem. We can just give you evasive. That's all you need. If we're locking out mid-level, I may as well lock in the good things that the mid-level have at the moment. Not necessary. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I do like Tough. You are a health tank, so Tough is actually really good on you. Yeah, I think I'll lock in Tough. I think, like, Tough and Hard-Skinned are going to be two that I really want. Yes. And you are not important at all to me. Who has the thing that I wanted to fix? You've got anemic that I wanted to fix, right? Is this... Yes, this is true. If I'm going to be taking you into the Darkest Dungeon, and you seem like you'll be a pretty good candidate for that, you need to not be anemic. Perfect. That's exactly the kind of thing I want to be doing, especially while I'm spending so much of my time sorting out my money situation. So, all of that has been resolved. Let's look at the missions we actually have. Short, medium, long. Excellent, I have some decisions to make. Long is going to help me power up my levels. Esteni is very close to leveling up to level 3. So if I put you in a long mission, you'll probably become level 3 and level 4 at the same time. And even better than that, since you are really powerful at the moment, you'll be able to power level the other people with you. You'll be able to drag weaker people around with you. I wanted to go with the words pieces of shit. But I don't want to be that cruel to them. Okay. Ruins Tactician. Nice. Deviant Taste. Hylomania I kind of don't want. You're an Early Riser, though. Early Riser is good. Early Riser is really good. Okay. You are Quick Draw. I like that a lot. I do actually need to start leveling you. I've invested money into you and I haven't done anything with you yet. Anyone else? We got anyone that's good in this area specifically? I mean, Plague Doctor's always good in this area. I mean, look at that. Damn. Here's my response to that. But if the Plague Doctor is going to be launching a Plague Grenade as its opening move, it's going to be fast enough, thankfully. But it's not really going to be good, I think is the word I'm looking for. So, launch a Plague Grenade as your opening move. Those two characters are still going to attack. Right? Unless someone else is peppering damage against the back row. And I can't think of that many moves that pepper in damage against the last two people. In fact, I can think of none. Oh, hang on. No. I can think of Sky Slaps, and we don't have a low-level occultist. Ruins Tactician, reasonable. We can... I could have a really good Hellion in this area. It's just Hylomania I'm worried about. But if you're a Hylomaniac, are you going to be interacting with the things that I don't want to be interacting with? Yeah, actually, there are a few things you'll interact with I don't want to interact with. So instead of taking Belmi, I'm actually going to take Pari. Pari is really good at low levels, especially since you've got Quick Draw, so you'll probably go first. But your damage is insane. Look at that. 8 to 16 versus 7 to 14. You are actually higher leveled, and Pari is doing more damage. Yeah, exactly. I just need to deal with your accuracy And typically that comes in the form of chucking a Sun Ring on you. That's 10 accuracy on top of your 75 to hit, which still means, assuming the enemy has no dodge, you're going to have 85. And in lower level dungeons, people are going to have no dodge. So 85 to hit, I think I can accept that. But even on top of that, I'll have a few camps. We'll put Reflection on you every single time. It should be okay. And then further than that, we want to give you the Ancestor's Pen, of course. Really? Yes. It's a difficult decision to make because we could throw on the Necromancer's Collar, but in the front row, what have you got? In the front row, you've got the smaller Bone Soldier, you've got the Bone Shields Man. Look, I don't know the names off by heart. And you've got the Bone Sharp Sword. Bone Sharp Sword and the Bone Club Man, both of them gonna die super easily to one hit no matter what. The Bone Shield dude is probably gonna take two hits no matter what. So why would I give you the Necromancer's Collar, which is just plus 5% damage over the top of this? Because this is already giving you the crit and damage regardless. This is just 5% more damage, but it restricts me to only being able to deal with Unholy. So if I have bandits come along, well, I'm kind of SOL, as you might imagine. Well, we've got a second line Vestal, obviously. So you, madame, are going to be taking the Profanity Scroll and the Tome of Holy Profanity. That it? Yeah, that's the kit I have you set up for. Perfect. What else? We were taking either Mobek or Modi. Modi is a Natural Eye already and a Ruins Adventurer. You're higher level and I can level up some of your skills or your equipment a little more. Is that good enough to take you up rather than trying to level up someone else? I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. So if we're taking you, do we want you in the back row or the second? And do I want to take Arcelin or Picard as my final? I think I actually take Picard. Picard becomes stun, because Picard is obviously stun. Are you kidding me? There we go, there's your stun. And I guess you also become mapping. You take the Grave Robber. You've already got your accuracy dealt with. So then on top of this, where is the other one I was talking about a few episodes ago? We will give you the Fusion's Matchstick. A lot of extra speed, a lot of extra crit. Where is the other chalice? Is there a chalice that I have specifically for a frontline Vestal? Because I know there is a chalice that is only good for a second row Vestal, but I always sold it because I wasn't running a second row Vestal at the same time, but now I am. Running a lot of second row Vestal. Although it definitely looks like I don't have it at the moment. Scouting chance is insane. Going to be really important because long dungeon. We are going to have to make sure that everyone is leveled up correctly. Oh, man. Extra skills as well. Although it won't increase your blight damage, so that's a little sad. Your accuracy goes up a little. Nothing really is going up here. Lunge is not even doing more damage. It's just a little more accurate. Alright. Well, that was kind of a really unappealing level up there. And then we get to level up these, thankfully, because otherwise I was going to be really sad. And in order to actually give you a stress heal, we'll have you take Withstand rather than Intimidate. Intimidate is just not necessary. Noxious Blast is super important, so is Plague Grenade. Incision is not, because you're in the back row. I do like Battlefield Medicine, but not at this level. Nothing is going to be bleeding me, nothing is going to be blighting me. Is this true? Yes, this is true. And if it bleeds or blights me, I really don't care. So instead I take Blinding Gas and I take Disorienting Blast so that I can knock people out of position if I want to. Beautiful. And my stun should be pretty much guaranteed on all of these. Yes, yes, although your equipment isn't correct. Nor is yours. Yours is fine, I believe. Yep, perfect. And that's our kit. All of the trinkets are done. What are we again? Yeah, 10 minutes into the episode before we go on a mission. God damn it, Ryan. Honestly, I could try and force myself to do this a lot faster, but I think it's actually like a really I don't think it's an educational experience specifically for you. You could easily know all of the things that I'm saying. But I think it's an educational experience for me to articulate what I mean so that I have to basically give myself a mental check and say, hang on, is that actually true? Is what you're saying correct? Right? It kind of pulls me back for a second and says, Ryan, think about what you're actually doing. Which I think is really valuable to me, at least. And I'll leave a lot of inventory space for myself. Do I have a sun ring in this party at all? Yeah, I have one sun ring. Take like 4. Yeah, that should be fine. Is there anything I was supposed to take out? I can't think of anything else I'd want to take.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
So which of you is the least powerful? The Plague Doctor at this point, I'm considering just not taking. I do need a lower level Plague Doctor, but I don't really care that you're, like, faded. You've also got shitty stuff, but you are really invested in, so I don't want to... Yeah, okay, you're gonna risk this. Unsettling Passage. And a bunch of stress. Thankfully you dodged that. That would have been some more stress right there. Of course you're taking a bunch of stress damage. You got plus 25% stress damage. I mean, that's gonna happen.
Back to the pit.
Yep. That's pretty much how I expect the battles to go, by the way.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh, I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Okay. Let's open this display cabinet.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Excellent. Oh, the ability to burn off something negative. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I could throw in poison darts. You won't go fast enough, actually, to kill the bone. You might go fast enough to kill the bone courtier before its turn. Is that worth relying on? I think it might actually be worth relying on. Dang. Yeah, I really wanted that to happen, otherwise we end up in this situation where this guy is almost blighted out of his mind already. This is a shame.
Be gone, fiend.
So I really don't know where my stress healing in this party is going to come from. I don't always need stress healing, but I did take a risk with you earlier, and
with impunity.
I didn't really leave myself in a good position after taking said risk.
Give them no quarter.
Then how will they play the arcade?
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Dysmomania is not bad. Lycophobia and Cophobe, not bad. Weak Grip on Life is kind of bad. Known Cheat isn't. So, look, there's only one thing that I really care about getting rid of, and it's a 50-50. Weak Grip on Life was removed. Perfect. Yeah, I really don't care about removing negatives, so instead I'll use this to relieve stress. And then we'll have you disarm here as well. Oh, your trap disarm is really good, though. And I may as well go for the free room scout, just in case I need to have had a safe room scouted. Plus, also, it gave me another huge possibility to check out a little bit more of the map. That was actually really important, getting that stress heal there. Ooh. Okay. Hunger event had to happen sooner or later. Let's check out this urn here. I have to use that torch anyway, so I may as well. We can move on. I don't really plan on keeping this citrine unless it's like the most valuable thing I have, which is very unlikely to be. Oh wow, we actually didn't get a scout. We have the lighting bonus, which is indeterminate. plus
Another abomination.
45% chance. We should be pretty much scouting like every 2 rooms.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Now, one of the things about scouting that I don't understand entirely yet is what determines the size of the scout. Because sometimes when you scout almost the whole map in a single scout. And sometimes when you scout almost nothing.
Another one falls.
I guess I actually push you around then. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, I've got to reconfigure these. Destroys corpses, and you're at the front of the party. Perfect. You are never getting to do anything ever.
Their formation is broken.
You can only
the offensive.
do a pushing attack from there. Sorry, a knife attack from there anyway.
The light, the promise of safety.
Not far enough back to do tempting goblet now, are ya?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Well, I definitely go up to begin with. It's just after that I'm trying to consider. I'm gonna have to backtrack through at least one thing. Yeah, like none of this resolves easily. I'm gonna have to do some backtracking. Oh well. Another surprise? What is it, my birthday? Is it my birthday? No one told me. Is it my birthday?
A faint hope blossoms.
Hell yeah. Gonna be able to kill the bat. Oh, I know what I do. Okay, so we do the disorientating blast, which is going to kill the grounds, and then slap through him. Kills the corpse.
Destroy them all.
Okay, we do need to fix this though, because they need to be equipped in that order, so I know what I'm doing. Let's collect ourselves and a little loot while we do. Oh. Naughty little bit of looting being done there. We'll actually throw away 2 food for a new stack of gold. Don't mind if I did already do it. Oh. I throw Blight now if I get to act before her. Why are you going first?
Annihilated.
It's so good. Yeah, we didn't get to throw Blight first. Ugh. Well, now I'm going to be doing the disorientating blast. You're so fucked. Oh, man, do I not want to be you. I'm just going to roll as many low damage attacks as I possibly can to see if I can roll a crit ever. Do some stress healing, hopefully. Some party heals, I guess.
Destroy.
Yeah, I pretty much had to drop the hammer there.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
The importance of having holy water is decreased, considering no one really has anything that I care to cleanse. Well, that's all kind of shitty. Little more scouting for me, don't mind if I do. At least some. I'm rolling 85s every single time I make him disarm. Read it! Oh, God damn it. I'm taking risks, by the way, that you need not take. I'm just taking them because it's fun. I'm having fun. Okay. Let's go for the single kill there. So that I can set up for... Flop it out! Yeah! It, of course, referring to damage. What do you think I was referring to? Okay. I think I rest after my next room activity. Okay, I can poke my eye. I missed one thing, but I go through an obstacle. I have to go through an obstacle anyway, is that true? It's not strictly true. Actually, you know, the best way to deal with this is stick my head out here, see what this is. I really wish that I'd kept the... Yeah. Do any of you have, like, really high disease resist? 50. Plague Doctor. I'm gonna roll your disease resist here. Yep. Because sentimental gifts are gonna be really good. Like, that was 750 gold right there.
Otherworldly corruption.
Do it! Stout. And... well, you tried. That's all I can ask for. You're doing a lot of good things recently, just not good enough. But the best way that I want to do it is I want to poke my head out there, pick up whatever that was, go down here, and just... I bypass the obstacle so I don't have to spend a shovel. But even better than that, I don't need to visit that room at all. There's 2 rooms throughout this whole map that I'm not going to have to visit because I only have to explore 90% of them. And as you can see, we've got 4 plus 5, so 9, 12, 16, total of 19 rooms. Which means that I don't have to explore 2 of them because of the way the game rounds numbers. So I can easily go, like, down here, across here, down, and then way back up, ignoring this room and this room. Which means it was pivotal that I actually didn't go to this room. Sorry, it's pivotal that I did go to this room up here. At the very start of the game. That's not gonna... That is gonna get the kill, actually. Cool, party heal. Oh yeah, baby.
The weapon that cuts on its own.
Get party healed on. Probably use this from here.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Yeah, no, I figured that, narrator. Didn't figure it was gonna fucking teleport itself home, buddy. Reading. Oh, it's unsettling, apparently. I knew it wasn't going to be that much stress, though, because it provides less stress than the other options.
Preventing passage.
Well, than the other options, than the other things that possibly give you benefits, but could just give you stress instead. Yeah, there's our secret door. We're going to have to make some horrible decisions when we get there. I do not envy future me having to make those. Future me is just about to be present me as soon as... oh, God. Okay, you know what? I'm going to rest in this room, then. Pop the firewood.
Huddled together. Furtive and vulnerable.
I really ought to have
Rats
unequipped the Raider Talisman before I rested, because then I wouldn't have had to spend 10 food there. Perfect. Okay. Stress relief on you specifically. So self-only reduce stress by 10, and you get more accuracy. That doesn't really seem that good. No one here is religious. Oh, actually, no, the best you are. That's not necessary to give to you. I think I go like night moves, reflection, and we don't have anything that is going to prevent nighttime ambush, so we'll just go pray and self-medicate to try and reduce a fair bit of stress.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We'll take this, and this. I think I throw away the 2 food for the last one, but the thing is, that's a hunger strike, a hunger strike. Yeah, no, I throw away the 2 food. It's not necessary. Oh boy. Easiest match of all time. Go for blight just in case I screw myself up somehow. Oh no, I accidentally killed one already. Oh no, the other one's already dead also. What a shame. How many times over did it die before the match ended?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So we just got a map of all curios in the area. It's telling me that I actually do want to go down here, basically. So I might do an extra optional room. Just to get whatever this curio is. Because a lot of these curios are actually super interesting. Leaping to the forward is a really bad idea. You know what? Let's just go for the kill. Yeah, we'll just go for the things that roll high crit.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Let's sort ourselves out. I think I actually throw away the campfire right now, to be honest with you. Then we've got this, then this, and this. Yeah, I think my campfire is the next thing that's actually on the chopping block. I don't know. There could be an obstacle here. I don't know if that's scouted. Because I know from the top it's scouted, which tells me what that room is, but it could be scouted from the bottom and there's nothing in the corridor, or it's not scouted from the bottom and there is something in the corridor. Yeah, the only safe thing to throw away right now is the firewood. It's unlikely that I would be able to rest for a full rest anyway, because if I get a hunger pang, I'm not going to be able to afford a full night's feast. Yep, turns out there was a obstacle, so this was a great decision. Actually, no, this wasn't the correct decision, because if I am visiting here, I don't need to visit there, and there's no curios in there, so instead I go up here, and then I end at that curio. Right, so now I actually can throw away my shovels without any problem.
May we find victory.
Beautiful, I'm glad to have that information in my life. Whatever. Stun everyone. Light everyone.
Obliterated.
Crit way too much. Oh. I even did an inefficient attack just because I wanted to end it in a flashy way.
Push on to the task's end.
Perfect. I could open this with a shovel, but you get lower rewards when you do. Just remove you from the face of the earth. Probably wasn't necessary, actually. Yeah, it definitely turns out not to be necessary. Beautiful. The damage that the Vestal always does, it freaks me out. It really does, because I'm never expecting it. And then, boom, 5 billion trillion damage points. We finally actually got to use lunge. That's exciting as well. Excuse me, did I get to ignore 3 rooms? Yeah, 3 rooms. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Unless I miscount. Oh, never mind, because this counts as an explorer room. The secret room counts. Yep. Okay, a little bit more gold. Don't mind if I do. I know that I'm going to need another gold for this room with the treasure, and I know that I don't need the shovel, of course, so I can throw that now. Beaut. You beaut, mate. There's more treasure. I can't leave yet. There's more loot. And leveling. Actually, this won't affect the leveling, what we do now. You have the highest disarm. In fact, you are guaranteed to disarm, so I'll just get you to do it. You're going on vacation anyway, so just read the books. Yeah. 42. Oh, God, I hope no one stresses him out in this fight. There's 2 stress characters. I'm terrified. Come on! Okay, Leper is way too powerful in these missions. Way too powerful. Tell me I'm wrong, and then I'll tell you you're wrong, because I'm not wrong. Let's move you to the front so that our teammates can more readily attack you.
Eradicated.
Eradicated. Do I need to take the journal back home?
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I have so few spaces to leave. I think I don't need the food. I'm gonna try and take the journal page back home. Blood-soaked pages torn from a journal, 4 out of 6. They were sleeping. I am kept from slumber by a distinct stream of whispers, as if carried by the currents and the waves of the sea. I have not told them of my most... Sorry, I've what? Flesh? I've not told them that most of my flesh is sloughed off, revealing a strange, silvery membrane. I keep myself covered. They questioned me when I ate the meat raw at campfall and found my response difficult to understand. I suppose it would be best to explain my condition when they awaken. Then, they would be convinced of my urgency to leave and find aid in the hamlet. Blood-soaked pages from a journal, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty then. I think this might be the last time I need a key, so depending on what's in... Well, never
Packs
mind.
laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I have one space here where I might encounter a hunger proc. No hunger proc, perfect. But I just threw away what I would need to open this. Okay, never mind, we're leaving.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
I found a fair few of their secrets, to be honest, bub. Wheeled adventurer, Hagiamania. Not a problem. Either or.
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
So both the Fitz and Vertigo got cured. I'm pretty pleased with this. We unequip and sort by rarity and then make sure we have not got anyone in the stagecoach I'm interested in. No. No. No, you're off guard. Not really. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Alright then. Cool. Any trinkets we're more interested in? Nope. I recognize all of these, and I recognize them as poor. That looks like about it for this episode then. Who's taking a rest? It's Picard, right? There you go, Picard. Cop that rest. Also need to get a bunch more crests, but again, that one's not important just yet. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all my content on Darkest Dungeon, past, present, and future. And also, there's other video games on the channel as well. Oh, there's so many of them. In fact, it's impossible to list. There's way, way too many. Seriously, there's too many games. Actually, I've been having a real difficulty finding space for games on the channel recently because there's so many games I want to cover and not so many slots on the channel. Like, I'm not going to say what game, but there is a game that I've already recorded like 10 episodes of that I have no place on the channel. They're uploaded, but I haven't published them yet because I just don't know where to put them. I'll find somewhere for those kinds of things. Anyway, that's a little behind the scenes and not important to you, I imagine. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and hopefully we'll see you next time.